Monkeys. Monkey language. Ooh ooh ah ah. Monkey food. Banana. Frieza. Jim Crow. If you aren't familiar with the Dragon Testes series, Frieza has been trying to bring back segregation since the 20th century, and this idiot box Goku just gave him his wish. This is akin to a black person robbing a store via tree branches, swinging on tree branches. Why would you give the ops what they want? This is simply preposterous. Now, what do I mean by this? What has happened in the Dragon Ball, the Dragon Testes series? Okay, so there was this non-canon form long ago. It's cool as shit. But it's basically racist as shit. Now, the Saiyans are a group of people with tails because they are secretly monkeys. Monkeys kept in a cage by Jim Crow, which is Frieza. He blew up their whole monkey cage, had them go back to slavery, and start whipping up that fried chicken, that greasy, good, crunchy fried chicken that they sold for 25 cents because the whites wouldn't let them sell any more than that. They had to sell their fried chicken, and they had to use beverages from the local black water fountain because they couldn't do anything else. And so what they did was they transformed, and this transformation wasn't just the gold hair transformation. You know, the transformation where your hair gets longer, your ass gets fatter, your pecs get bigger. No. This transformation, you grew fur on your chest. You know, you got big old monkey Godzilla ooh ooh ah ah arms. You know, your shirt, you have to rip that shit off because you can no longer fit that. You start flipping on rocks, grabbing the rocks and pulling yourself up on all fours like a monk. You know, you get extra agility points because you know you are a monk. You have a big, short torso, stocky body for beating niggas because you know that's your first form of you know, how do you say? Your first form of negotiation is violence, beating niggas up. I will take that from you. Not, let's have this conversation so I can trade A to receive B from you. No, how about I take A and give you these hands? That is basically what Dragon Ball Daima did. They gave this man Goku the most racist form in history. Now, this form, obviously it has fur. I just told you it had fur. Listen, bitch. But it has fur. His voice gets all deep, like Tyrone, and he starts swinging on shit. Now, how does this relate to Frieza? Frieza, like I said, has always called the Saiyans monkeys because of their Great Ape transformation. Now, when he said monkeys, he wasn't referring to regular monkeys. He was referring to blacks. The blacks. The blacks and the Saiyans are the same person in two different timelines. But now, he can freely call the Saiyans blacks. He's even mocked the blacks by turning black and continuing to say monkey. You are one now. You can no longer say that, but he says it anyway. Why? Because he doesn't give a fuck. And now, Frieza is going to have a fucking field day with this one. Once he sees Goku, he is going to beat his ass because it is going to trigger some sort of PTSD memory where his property was on the field picking that cotton and suddenly got the idea to run far away. And now he sees his property oiled up BBC like a monkey, BBC slightly protruded to the left, fighting villains. Now, not only is he fighting villains, he is fighting a big white dude with the ability to see his negroosity. That is literally who he's fighting. He is fighting the big boss, the big massa. Dragon Ball Z has got to quit it with this shit. Quit appropriating niggerapity. Like, what are you doing? Why is the intro of Super Saiyan 4 this man grabbing onto a rock and pulling himself up? You could have did anything. You could have had a 360 pan, you know, show his dilk point, you know, his ass cheeks. But no, you decided to have this man pose on a rock like an actual monk. Now, his hair is cool. I mean, it's red, like a blood. And do you know who a large majority of bloods are? Monkeys. Monks. They're monks. They're literally monks. Like, I just don't know what to do anymore. But like I said, it does look cool. They just wanted to have a reason to introduce monkeys into the series because we're already into Dragon Ball Super and somehow we have a new form. How are you even going to incorporate that? Now you're going to have to force it into the story. Oh, I didn't know he could turn into a black person. I didn't know he had the fried chicken and watermelon DNA in him. God damn it, man. Like, sometimes you just look in the mirror and you go, you know, how could you do something so atrocious? You know, and then Goku is like an albino black person. Like, he's a Saiyan, he's a monkey, but he's white passing. He's not white passing anymore when he turns into that goddamn form. Like, how could you? Now, this is about all I had to say. The only one safe here is Vegeta now. But you know, he sees Goku do something, and he's gonna go try to get niggified too, so you already know Vegeta's gonna get it soon. His copycat ass, his short stocky ass, his bad hairline, McDonald hairline having ass. His 3/4 head, 1/4 body head ass. But yeah, that's all about fuck. I can't talk. Shut up.